Fáilte go Páircí Rian an seo cos lí an chéadhváta go riine híana na seo amlána agus Cork ag baile go na champíní na héir an Kilkenny. Nash an sin is a book amach go Cork an Consin bailte leis a tíomhlíne. An sin go Cork an sin tá Daniel Carney Consin imach ar a tíomhlíne mar sin puc slas a bheits an go net an baile na Cork a chaid. Carney tugal Consin skippy bailte go gar agus ach Conor Lehan dal a ród in ar sus fad na tíomhlíne na hanta a Brian Kennedy Lehan sin wa ilan fear gear agus sin sort score am si Conor Lehan an chéad score go Clifford am si na Cork a chaid. Agus fair managed in the car na sin Conor Lehan dul ar a ród in ar sin sort score am si ag Lehan go Corka. Consin glanta sin ag na cuit sus is rona dosia. Bishop sin Richie Hogan at chin Garen Consin Damien Callan in the hanta Hogan Lergus Datig hin pass amach ag Matthew Root to Brano in the posti agus ag Consin Sholta Ishtach at chin ag Matthew Root agus a could Kilkenny at Ashwin Keen at East agus Sar Host a Clifford Páircí Rian Consin Bishop Shachum Pat Cronin at chin go Corka Tour Carr as Kilkenny or him pull it Island and pass live a chudamach Picky Susik Bill Cooper go Corka Connie Shell Ishtach Sagunya the match in Talanta to Shachum Paddy O'Sullivan why Ilan Fear Garrity Stashin to Gadas like Paddy O'Sullivan a Gale last inching on La Holy Paul Murphy because that's Galt in the bus deal as a Ganshin Bertha Kilkenny and Shachum Richie Hogan in East Glor Shelva Feki Hogan and Fear Hosa Cliffshaw Camor Fad it's Ras na Cronin and Dalshire go Corka Brishin Concha Mach Detchacha a Kilkenny Blaggy Rucht because Nacooli and Shin She pucky so to try Matthew Root go Kilkenny pass live Stach Walter Welch Shachum Walter in the Balach Stach Turfy Hole Sar Havel take Nash to John Joe Farrell is in Shin Axi Curra go Coolna Hangley ag a long toss of John Joe Farrell agus in Cale Hogan Clifford shot Fecky and a Páircí Rian Botún ag Nacooli Walter Welch in the Balach Stach Sar Havel take Nash Abi John Joe Farrell to not cart dig an amcart Sar Havelter and Consin Hadishalina is come up with Farrell on Chunny Hintu. Consin Glantamach Jeff Brennan and Chingon the Quits. Dinta Mike Kermit Murphy go Corka was Conor O'Sullivan Obelta and Consin Aglana. Jeff Machin to Alan Cadigan go Corka Cadigan Chin Balsis Tíomhlíne and the hand to the Killian Buckley. A Cadigan and Gale O'Gahallan and Schlaunu lashed in Chin. Pass Lovek Patrick Horgan Balsilesh Tíomhlíne scored Assam Shia like Patrick Horgan at another forward fad Dinta like Alan Cadigan about the Shin. Cadigan a Crahun Desh Patrick Horgan ag the Farney's Far on the Deshin Shina Hapu na Horgan. Richie Hogan Shin follow pass by Brennan in or on a Hogan a Turfy Nacooli follow Stacha Road in or Hogan Shin Ashin Sar score Amshik Richie Hogan agus Sar score in the Fecky end when Shai Tulsa Clifford Páircí Rian agus Hogan and Shin Imno on the Bliana Shak Hatted Arnoy and Lantar Eilish and Star Farnham Shin and Pat Fatiga the Turfy Nacooli agus Hogan up and Deshin a Kirchno. Kirkadish them nonsense Shachun should have Bill Cooper and Lahas of Larnock Camar Fada Balseg Bill Cooper at the Parochal and China Curry Conscious Dach Hadish Disaster with the Varna Lady got the Enhuli in one at East. Because so they can Matthew Root to Glana Conscion, Glana Huntort up, so it's drawn the Tassia. Both to go Holland, Chinnick Bark Kelly got Kilkenny. Kelly got his Dacha Road in, or Kelly spotted to pick him up. Kelly Chin skilled asset Kelly, Alberton Desha Crow again, because Alberton Deshin Cliffno. Mark Kelly and Chinny Cliffno. And Deshin. Kilkenny me paid a go Hurling in Kilkenny East. Slow all war bally is Dacha Char Páircí Rian. The band Fear Hostel as the Gateland Shaw, as Laham and China Páircí Rian. Kilkenny paid a Kilkenny. Hina Egla nod to Doyag. Anthony Nash leis a box here. Camar Fad the Balstach ag sin. Guiding Chin ta Seamus Harnagy gaffal to san air. Ag Seamus Harnagy Casa. The Stach Hadish is last on. Far more and Chin o Humani Vida. Pat Cronin girl she said a Ganshin Island Cronin Ifika. Block out to the Dasa Chinnig. Killian Buckley Pucky Sussex Walter Welch a far more a Cago and Cussin to about the Chin Walter Welch a shoulder Chin a Stach Hadish is last on. This Welsh in a ledo with Lloyd's rough the Cago Cussin to Feice muid seo an blocáil sin dinta ag Walter Welsh agus ábalta ficus suas. Agus Kilkenny is a glacu canas ceán ar a glyfa seo a riont nómad a nos. Leicester Ryan ag glána ceán sin go Kilkenny ceán fada tras na parke Lorg Mark Kelly in Orwanel Mark Kelly Damien Cahalane in the handtap Mark Kelly ábalta cúlí an amsú go Kilkenny agus na cuitain is mí 8 cín go chólíní chun cín sa glyfa seo. Conor O'Sullivan a pass lága. Scoring a tasta go Garrett go dóta bhain na Cork go ceán mór fada isteach an sin rim an na carna go ceán contar come on curl leis a gan sin ag Luca Farrell isteach go Carnell na hangaí agus an is go haban ní leid in na fór nach tí cín go chólíní. An réitúir sin James Owens go isteach a cantis na mar cooler an gan sin sa garnoig leords mar arda bult isteach a sin ag Mark Ellis as bhí Luca Farrell is sin chuirseach come on lei isteach go Carnell na hangaí. The Feckman's Kilkenny seo dhéanas na mar cool agus a réitúir Aslach Gorman sinna James Owens agus tá scríomh sa Lowry mar sin tan cool caddy agus an brat glas crochtan seo at Parky Green. Feckman did seo bhí Farrell a récht isteach daile leis cumán nach lei isteach go Carnell na hangaí. Ellison sin cámór fada agus lean Farrell isteach lei Sarchú. Conor O'Sullivan and Glána ceán sin go Cork test na parke an ceán sin Cancy agus deise seo ag Kilkenny. Richie Hogan ag Gael O'Valach isteach Richie Hogan cúlí des amse ag Richie Hogan bhí am agus bása sin ag Hogan ach Drochlana didn't take a custom toid agus Pinos Carrera ag Richie Hogan. Kieran Joyce Gerald Machin bhfuil ceán sin Celtic Joyce a leis an pass lábha a chud amach agus go leor passal ar buna teanis ag Kilkenny seo chun Páric Welsh sin ar a tal agus ar a tal aidin leis an ceán sin a bhán ach pucí sus a ríist ag na Corcacha in pass lábha tras nó go seachúní a ríist cámór fada isteach dair up cúláil ar ball bhaid iirecht ar a gúise cámór fada titantí bhaid Eoin Murphy agus tá Conor Lehane istin sin bhfuil a ceán sin just a gúil agus ivan ag Conor Lehane agus botún dint ag a gúil bád istin sin Eoin Murphy agus mud nómad istin an cúta gortaí a feicimid seo cámór fada boltin sin isteach ag Cormac Murphy agus stint sin mín conjugal head sin das an Eoin Murphy ní daile leis I cheansú Lehane go Carnell na hangaí. An dhéana sé an drifcht ag trá seo agus mud istin an cúta gortaí agus a dáfan sa srá crocht le lob ag Kilkenny.
For him at the Cork venue. Donald, Walter Walsh burst on the scene dramatically, of course, a couple of years ago with an appearance in an All-Ireland final replay and was man of the match in it. He was the player that impressed you most last night as well.
Yeah, Walter Walsh was playing at centre forward, obviously a pivotal place, and he's an unusual type of player, and he's the kind of fella who would find space in a revolving door. But he was on Mark Ellis, who's been a big player for Cork over the last couple of years, but Walter Walsh absolutely dominated him. And I know he bust onto the scene in the All-Ireland final a couple of years ago. Maybe his form has been in and out since then, but I was really impressed with him at centre forward last night. And like most of the Kilkenny team, he was stronger, more aggressive, not in a bad way, but more aggressive than their opponents. And to be fair to him, again, like all the rest of the Kilkenny players, he's well able to give it, but he's able to take it as well. I was really impressed with him last night.
Let's take you up the other side of the field to your own lads, the Cork forwards. You were having a close look at them.
Yeah, well, Cork started very well, and especially the Cork inside line, you've got 3 really good hurlers in there: Patrick Horgan, Paddy O'Sullivan and Alan Cadigan. And here we see a low ball played in front of Paddy, takes on Paul Murphy and gets a fantastic score. But I'd suggest, and I could be wrong, that was probably the only ball that was played to Paddy in that way last night. Here we are, great puck out from Anthony Nash. Patrick Cronin, who's not getting any break of the ball in the last 18 months, but has a good idea on how to play the game. Excellent ball in front of Alan Cadigan, and he's able to take on his man. But here's the opposite. Like, there's no hurler in Ireland who's going to beat Jackie Turrell in that situation. Never mind Alan Cadigan. And again, similar situation here. It just, the feeling, and I was talking to a couple of Cork supporters coming out last night, was that if we are going to play those lads on the inside, we need to give them the chance. So there's plenty of work there for the Cork coaching staff. Mark Landers is on board as coach. I played against him and played with him.
Yeah.
He was one of the best distributors of the ball I ever saw, and I'm sure he'll be working on that over the next while.
Yeah, no doubt. Michael, in the last 12 months there have been some serious players have retired from Kilkenny. Other lads missing at the moment, obviously because of Ballyhale's involvement in the club championship, would weaken most counties. You have a few more hurlers down there, obviously.
Yeah, look, I suppose last night, I suppose Kilkenny probably would have been worried maybe going down due to lack of game time over the last number of weeks. But I think last night they were delighted to get back on the hurling field. They were delighted to get back hurling, you know. But it really took off last night where they finished up last year, you know. But they showed great work, great attitude, and I suppose the panel members, the players that have been on the panel on the fringes, the likes of Walter Welch, Matthew Root, Brian Kennedy, Tomas Keogh, Mark Kelly, you know, last night really stood up to it, you know, and it was a great workmanlike performance from Kilkenny last night. But all over the field, you know, they outfought probably Cork, you know, even on the puck out, they won 62% of the puck out. But they're very dominant, you know, and they used the ball, converted for some great scores. But they'll be happy. But I suppose all those players are they're staking a claim for a place, not only on the panel but on the team as well. And a lot of them, likes of Walter Welch, had a great game. Mark Kelly, 4 points as well. But they'll be looking to drive on, I suppose, their careers and probably to try to get on a settled team for the rest of the league with Kilkenny.
We don't expect anything less from Kilkenny, do we? Now, our final piece of action tonight.